You could just give me an IGTV because I was keeping it all the way real in raw with you. I was able to control orgasms without physical touch, even so far as to control hunger, because I was able to feed one's desires with my thoughts and intentions. I even tried to teach this skill to friends, but they couldn't understand or comprehend. Chapter 3: The Dark Side. They thought that I was an evil person, like I looked at the devil as a hero. But really, I was just in tune with my emotions and being able to drift in and out of my subconscious. I could tell you I loved you, that you were the best thing ever created for men or women, that you were more significant than a map on a long journey. In the same breath, you can be in an instant as insignificant as a raincoat on 107-degree days. Just like that, with a staff in an instant, your mind fucked, and you're gone. And I knew it. Not only did I know it, I got a kick out of knowing it. Not only did I get a kick out of knowing it, but I also got a kick out of knowing that you knew it and you knew that you could do nothing about it. You knew that you were my slave. I was your creator, and I imprinted you. Your dreams became my dreams, and my dreams became your existence for breathing. Let's talk about plates, or shall we call them seeds? It's important to have seeds growing all across the land that you conquer. Do you never lust for this desire? You never commit for one plate, just as if you go to the buffet. You have no intent on getting one food, one entree. Life is your oyster, and you better play in life, in all abundance. The last time you had that burning desire at night, you want to feel someone else's existence, and in their body close to yours. Breathing the same air, being able to touch and hear each other's moan, cry, scratch, claw, bring each other touches of ecstasy. Who do you think made you feel that? I remember the time you told me about your childhood, how you miss having a father, and how that you knew if you had that father, how great that would have given you to have guidance and vision in your life. I implemented myself as that person that you needed, that you desire, that you wanted, and when I became that person, I became a part of you. Chapter 4: Perception. I remember that first sexual experience that you spoke to me about. How you were lost, yet curious, and you were ready to hear what all the hype was about. You fantasizing about ready to experience for yourself. You were tired of lying to yourself, lying to your friends about being a virgin, and you couldn't wait to spread the news, spread the moves. Extra, read all about it. I've actually experienced sex, and I want to scream and shout it. I feel like that's a feeling that everyone can relate to. Let me tell you what I did. I took you for a walk down a school hall when you were in 7th grade. Do you remember? Remember. I looked inside the class and we locked eyes. You told the teacher you need to take a time out, but your stomach is hurting. You needed to take a break as you exile. You grabbed the hall pass and you met me on the corner. Do you remember? You remember. Do you remember how you felt? Are you excited? Did you know it was going to feel good where you are going to go home hurt? You felt pain. I will implant another feeling to make you feel the pain of desire, not flesh. And how did I make you feel? Remember, I took your hand. We walked over to that bathroom. We closed the door. We abruptly hit the lights, and we got so in tune with their bodies that we didn't care who went around, who was walking in, and who would see us. Because at that moment, we were our own bubble, me and you. Do you remember? You remember it's kind of like... Nah, let me not tell you that secret. Do you remember I took you to the high school prom you forgot? Oh man, we had an all-white extravaganza. You are so attractive. I didn't know what to do with you that night. All the time we were dancing, I was just thinking about what I would do to you back in the hotel room. You are a virgin, right? And I couldn't wait to be the first. I felt honored to be the one who imprints you. Honored to be your first. The one that you would compare everything before and after me to. I was happy to be the one standing there with your heart and sexual desires fulfilled expected. No one compares to you, and no one can compare to us when we are together as one. Do you remember how you felt when you told me that? Well, let me remind you. It made me feel like you were the person who I couldn't live without. The person who I could see myself growing on with, knowing that throughout the ups and downs, it was going to be up more than down. And I see you at the end, and we present each other with the crown. That's how we felt. Do you remember? Chapter 5. Transition from heart to soul.